Tonight's Four Corners program has uncovered evidence of how people smugglers have posed as asylum seekers to come to Australia to set up operations here. The Four Corners investigation reveals that they passed ASIO security checks and went on to set up lucrative people smuggling businesses exploiting local communities. Philippa McDonald reports.
In the past 3 days, there have been 3 boat arrivals carrying more than 300 asylum seekers. In the past month, there were almost 1,200 arrivals, the highest number for more than a decade. Now, tonight's Four Corners reveals people smugglers have infiltrated Australia to set up shop here.
There is many smugglers or agents. They enter Australia and now they live in Australia.
Four Corners has uncovered evidence that in 2010 a group of top international people smugglers met in Jakarta. Their purpose, to send some of their most experienced operators to Australia to tout for new business from within the refugee community here. One of the men who would operate within Australia was Captain Imad.
Imad, he's the head of the smugglers, the head of the snake. He's very clever, and all the technique of the other smugglers, even we can call them famous, the smuggler in Indonesia or Malaysia, all of them under his technique.
Captain Imad and 5 of his agents came by boat from Java to Christmas Island in January 2010. The experienced mariner also brought with him his daughter-in-law and a child. He spent 3 months in detention before being accepted as a genuine refugee and released.
I was surprised, of course, because he spent the least time in the camp, and he's a smuggler with history, while the innocent people who committed no crime and have done nothing wrong remain 2.5 years or 3 years in the camp in detention.
5 other men who accompanied Captain Imad were also granted refugee status and are seen here celebrating on Sydney Harbour. Four Corners has also filmed Captain Imad's agents operating in Sydney, including Mehdi Afsoon. Whistleblower Hussain Nasir says Afsoon told him it would cost more than $11,000 to bring a relative to Australia from Iraq.
Mehdi Afsoon, he told me exactly. He bring around 300 passengers to Australia and include his family.
Four Corners tracked down Captain Imad in Canberra. His wife and daughters had been granted refugee status the year before his arrival. They'd claimed Captain Imad was dead and they were given public housing.
I know you're busy, but I just have a couple of questions that I'd really like to ask you about your business. Would you very kindly just confirm your name? You are Captain Imad? Yes, I'm sorry about that.
The federal government would not comment on Captain Imad or his associates' activities. Philippa McDonald, Lateline.